Why do you guys look so weird?
Because Nigel has decided the time has come to reveal the contents of the letter that your grandfather left in his care.
It's the letter that was meant for Pa's long-lost son.
Okay, wait.
No, I think we got to do this in private. Yeah. It's a family matter.
Of course. I'll leave.
I'll go with you.
No, your family.
Oh, they don't need my input here. Plus, I haven't seen you since last night at the airport.
Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Nigel, go ahead.
Can I help you? Yes, I believe you can.
Oh, don't worry, Vicky. Charlie will call back.
Oh, he will. I'm just
in love.
No.
You gonna tell Charlie about that hunk you got living with you? What hunk? The hunk I heard you knocked out with a frying pan.
Is that why my best pan isn't in its usual spot?
Guys, he's an old friend who needed a place to stay. That's it.
But you just got the one room. Unless you count the bathroom, Noelle. Although I can't really picture Mr. Tall, Dark, and Funny curled up in the bathtub.
My couch pulls out if he needs a place to stay.
You just have a dirty mind. That's all I have to say. Oh, don't tell me you wouldn't give him a tumble.
Hey, guys, I would advise both of you to steer clear of him. David is a very handsome and very charming package of trouble.
I know you.
Dad?
Hey, thought you went to school.
Yeah, I did. But it just got too hard, and Mom said that I could come home if I needed to.
Would you have a math class next period or something?
No, the thing is that I sent out this email to all the kids in my class about Cole being gone, and everybody had so many questions for me, and I just didn't know what to say.
Hey, that reminds me. Have you heard about this website, the International Center for Missing Children?
I think I heard the name.
Yeah, what you do is you go to this site, and you create a case profile with all the information. I'll send you all the links. It's really easy. And check this out. This is the site, or I guess the page, that I set up for your little brother.
Wow, that's great.
Why don't we set up something for Cole?
Okay? Where are you taking us?
That's no concern of yours, son.
Don't ever call me that. You okay? You're bleeding.
Oh, no, I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
You'll be okay.
That's our boy, Simon Ryerson. Been after him for years.
What are you doing? You shoot him. The other guy shoots Marty or Cole.
That van goes. Your girlfriend and her son on it. We can't chase it on foot, genius. There's a little more at stake here than your unrequited love life.
All right. Out you come.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey.
Well, leave my mom alone, man. Come on.
He's got his bad temper. Just give me the names, Margaret.
I don't know any names, okay? Patrick never said anything to me. Don't you think that back when I trusted you, when you were my friend, when you came to the house to tell me about Patrick, don't you think that if I knew something, I would have told you then?
No, I suppose.
Yes, I would have, so please, Ken, please let us go.
You know I can't do that.
John, look out!
Hey, put your guns! Put your guns down! Put the guns down! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Shoot her! Drop it or I'll shoot her now!
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't shoot anybody.
Put your gun down! I swear to God!
Don't.
Do it, Ramsey.
Down!
Easy.
All right, gentlemen, you know the drill.
Good boy.
Go on, get rid of him.
No!
Wait. I got what you want.
You have to run Cole's info through a few channels, and then they fact check it, and then upload it to the website.
Hey, Dad, do you think that Cole and Marty left the country?
Yeah, or someone who saw them did. I actually think Marcy's taking your little brother across the border. And unfortunately, I don't have any videos of your little brother. And all I have of Marcy is some archival footage from the Sun.
Was it from when she published her book? Who goes on these websites?
Crime freaks and people who think their neighbors are murderers.
What if Mrs. McBain changes her appearance again, though? I mean, she would be really good at that considering all the school plays that she did.
Very good. We'll change your profile. Add drama queen to it.
I know you.
Well, I don't know you. You must be confusing me with somebody else.
No, I never forget a face.
Oh, well, people tell me that all the time. I have that kind of face, you know.
No, I've got it. I remember who you are. You were in love with me in high school.
I'm at least 10 years younger than you.
Easy.
Well, all right, Toodaloo.
Not so fast.
So what do you think?
About what?
You and me? We agreed. In Texas, remember? We'd see where this went when we got back, and here we are. So here goes. Dog.
Excuse me?
You just kissed me goodbye.
No, Nigel. Pa left that letter to you, so you go ahead and read it.
It's in your father's hand. I'm bequeathing one more seat on the board of Buchanan Enterprises. It will be held irrevocably by the son I didn't know I had until it was too late to do anything about it. This seat belongs to my child and heir, Jared Banks.
I'm not saying goodbye, Natalie.
Sure felt like it.
Your dad just found out and went to prison. Your Uncle Bo told him.
Oh, did you tell him the test set you up?
No. Nigel came in with this big news.
I can make my dad understand.
I'm glad you fired me.
Why?
Because it took down that wall. You were no longer a Buchanan, my boss. You were just a smart, funny, gorgeous woman with a horrible temper and the worst personality I
Is this
ever...
good news?
It is to me. Natalie, I've seen you drink too much, make mistakes, lose your temper. But each time you came back swinging. You're an incredible woman, and I don't want to change a thing.
Okay, so do you want to give me in a word or a kiss?
I just want you to know how I feel.
Well, that's good. Because I'm pretty into you, too. Now that my dad knows you went to prison, you're not the man that Jess and Nash say you are. I know that now.
We're talking about the guy that just walked out of here.
Let's say,
Do you think he knew about this?
All I know is that he showed up a couple of weeks after Pa died, got himself hired and fired at BE, cozied up to Renee, and now he's living in this house.
Nigel, could I see that letter, please? Thank you. Well, this looks like Pa's handwriting.
Yeah. We'll have it analyzed.
That's, of course, your prerogative, but I can assure you.
That Ace's attorney already...
Yes. He took it from the vault where your father had placed it, and he handed it to me, and it never left my person. So if anyone were trying to trick us...
Well, hey, I wouldn't put it past the old man.
Neither would I, but why?
Well, who the hell knows? It's Pa we're talking about. He could be in cahoots with this Banks guy. They could have set up the whole thing.
I'm just curious. Why would you think that?
Because it's so damn coincidental.
Yeah, you know what? The guy shows up 2 weeks after Pa died. Gentlemen, we're being played.
Then again, Miss Renee has remarked several times on Mr. Banks' appearance that he resembles Mr. Buchanan.
Do you think that guy looks like Pa?
Who knows? But the real question is, do we want this jailbird to be Pa's son?
If he is Pa's son, what choice do we have?
I think we have all the choices in the world.
I'm looking for Jared Banks. I was told that I could find him at this address.
Yeah, no, he's not here. I'm Nash Brennan. We own this vineyard together.
Yeah, so I heard. It's kind of funny. Never thought Jared would end up in the wine business.
Oh. You know.
Yeah, I'm his friend. Old friend.
Didn't know he had any of them.
Why's that?
He's a user. Uses people.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but if that's your attitude, then why'd you go into business with him?
Well, I didn't by choice.
Really?
Yeah, well, I suppose I shouldn't speak poorly of him behind his back, should I?
Well, no, it's just that I haven't seen Jared in years, and I've got sort of a proposition for him that's very important to me, and I would like to get a clearer picture of what his character is like before, I stick my own neck out, and, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. Come on in. Have a seat. I guess he's not all bad. I mean, he's pretty smart. He's not afraid to take a risk. It's just it's the way he goes about things,
But you say going into business with him was not your choice.
No. He went behind my back and bought a controlling interest of my vineyard. Then he tried to blackmail himself into a job in my wife's family's company.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault, is it? So, you still want to reconnect with him?
Weren't you hiding out in the kitchen the first time that hunk of yours passed through?
Yes, I was, but to be honest, it was the two women he was with I was trying to avoid.
And I'm trying to avoid foreclosure, buddy. It's a sure bet with the help standing around letting the food get cold.
This is Apple Pan Daddy, and they asked for it at room temperature.
I told you to push the lemon coconut chess pie.
They didn't like the sound of it, and neither will the panel at the Dallas Bake-Off. It sounds made up.
Because I made it up.
Well, good luck with that. I'm making a real pie that people will love before they even taste it.
What do you want?
I want a burger and fry, medium rare. I swear, if those two don't kill each other before this bake-off, I'm gonna shoot them myself.
Hey, what about your friend, the one at the motel? Did you still want me to talk to her?
Got a bag of groceries out here. See some diapers. You got a kid in there?
Thank you very much. Bless your heart.
That was rude.
All right, sweetheart. We are going on another adventure. And this time, they are never going to find us.
You know, it would be easy. I mean, I could just go knock on her door.
Thing is, she's shy. I told her about you, but she doesn't want to talk to anybody that she doesn't know.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess it's lucky that she has you.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? You know, looking after somebody who doesn't want to accept help from anyone else kind of puts a big responsibility on your shoulders.
That's for sure.
Knock, knock. We've got some food.
Your roommate's here.
May I help you?
Oh, today's a good day.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Invest 100 Thou and David Vickers Day.
Sorry, not on the menu.
Come on, Vicky. This is my last clean shirt. If I don't get some money by sundown, I'm going to have to start wearing polyester.
Well, I tell you what, I'll talk to Mo, because I know we need a busboy.
A busboy?
We have some lovely lemon coconut chess pie today.
You expect me to touch dishes that other people have used?
David, a lot of people don't get paid a lot for what they do, but they still have to do it.
You know what, Vicky? I really appreciate the love affair that you're having with the working class. I do. That's a top-notch uniform. But if you want to have a pedicure, all you have to do is reach into that bank account of yours and check into a spa.
I have not touched my bank account since I got here.
Good Lord, why not?
Because I didn't want to, and I don't need to. David, I've learned so much about myself living on very little money.
Well, that's impressive, but I'd like to be very, very rich as soon as humanly possible. And if I can do that without lifting a finger or breaking a sweat, so much the better.
Yeah, but in the meantime, don't you have to eat?
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want that pie?
I don't know. Can you afford to pay for it?
You know, I think I'm having a low blood sugar thing. I saw this woman at the motel earlier. I know I knew her. I can't think of her name.
Well, stop thinking about it and it'll come to you.
I should probably have something to eat. You think you could sneak a poached egg and a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice out from the kitchen under your skirt? Maybe an order of French toast, no crusts. You know, something easy. I don't want to be a bother. Oatmeal. I like oatmeal. Brown sugar and butter. Who is that woman?
David Vickers remembers me. We are sunk. Just mad that we have to, skip town on Gigi. She's been so good to us. All right. So, now, we just figure out where we're gonna go next. It's gotta be someplace the FBI won't look, and Todd will never find us.
This is where Marcy was last spotted.
Paris, Texas?
Yeah, she told somebody she was headed for South America, so I figured she took this route.
Wait, and you can put all of this on the website?
Yeah. And if we're lucky, someone will spot her, and then my FBI guys or my PIs will sweep in and scoop her up.
Dad, I seriously don't know how you go through all of this. I mean, Cole's only been missing a couple days, and I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do anything.
Well, yeah, I understand. That's what I went through, but I guess you unfortunately, you have to keep it up. Stay strong for the people in your life.
Well, at least you know that Tommy's alive. Mrs. McLean would never do anything to hurt him. And she was a really good mother, and I know that you're ticked off and disappointed, but...
Here we are. We're in.
Really? We can post an official search on Cole?
Everything we submitted checked out. Now, if you have a video of him at home...
Oh, no, I have one on my phone. Here.
Hey, come on, get that thing out of my face.
Oh, come on, my dad just got me this phone. I have to test it to make sure it works. Come on, say something.
Star Manny.
Yeah, that's my name. No, say something else.
I love you.
Put him back in the van. What's your interest here?
Just the welfare of your hostages.
And what do you think I want?
I think you want a computer chip.
McBain. McBain? Hey, good Irish name. All right, let's see this chip.
First, get them out of here, all of them. Now release the hostages.
How do I know you're not bluffing? Guess there's one way to find out.
How else would I know what you're looking for? The chip you want. Looks like a flash drive.
And what's to stop me from shooting you and taking the chip?
Think I'm stupid enough to have it on me? You get your chip when you release Marty and Cole.
He's not authorized to make deals.
All right, shut up, will you? And what were you saying?
Think John's bluffing?
I don't know.
And where did you find this chip?
In the back cover of a book of Thornhart's poetry.
You held out on me?
Brilliant. I knew his last words to his wife were a clue. I think you have what we want, and I'm willing to negotiate.
You let Marty and Cole go, and I'll give you the chip. And my partner goes well.
I don't make deals with terrorists.
All right, well, I'm willing to shoot you now, if you prefer.
John's risking his life for us.
Because he loves us.
We'll take this chip.
All right. You have my word. Let them all go, then I'll give you the chip.
I think I can live with that.
One last thing. I want to talk to Marty and Cole alone.
All of these people gone.
No, they're missing. There's a difference.
Well, at least you know why your son was taken. Cole and his mom, we have no idea, and it makes it really hard to know where to look.
Well, you know you got John McBain on the case, so there's no worries there. You found Marcy's trail when no one else could, and now that he's, lovey-dovey with Marty, I assume that he'll never rest until they're home safe.
Wait, but if John is looking for Cole and Marty, then who's looking for your son?
The feds, my own personal posse. I put out ads in the sun. I'm doing everything I can think of to get this job done.
Hey, Dad, you know what? I have an idea. I know exactly who we can call.
David, this is Maurice, and he made that pie.
Let me know what you think.
This would be your Texas pecan. I blind baked the crust. That's why it's so flaky and not gummy like Moses.
That's Dirty Pool.
Dirty Pool, was you entering that contest?
Folks, I can see that my official services are needed here. I'm a professional taster. My fees are reasonable, but of course I'll need my expenses paid and my meals. I'll be happy to sample both pies, but I'm going to need some food of more substance, say a steak on the bone, medium rare, baked potato, side vegetable, 3 side vegetables.
Todd?
Hey, Vicky, you still in Paris?
What's the matter? Toast retards didn't fill you up?
Quiet, please.
Paris? Oh, yes, I am. Is everything all right? You sound tense.
Oh, well, I was wondering if I could get you to authorize a piece in the Banner about my missing kid.
You mean there still hasn't been any word?
Well, yes, there's been word. My son is alive, and until a few weeks ago, he's living here in Landview.
My God, that's not possible.
What are you talking about? Marcy and Michael McBain adopted him. And when I finally found out he was mine...
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Tommy McBain?
Vicky, he's my son. And the court has granted me custody, but then Marcy has taken him on the lam. She's kidnapped him.
Oh, my God. Todd, I'm so sorry. Nobody told me.
I'm sorry that my friend Jared is such a trial.
Well, look, I don't know what he's trying to work out, but I'm sick of him.
Do you have any idea where I might be able to find him?
Yeah, sure. He's been sponging off my wife's family for the last few weeks. I guess he's got no family of his own to soak.
And your wife's family, where could I find them?
You can't imagine. Probably pass on your way into town. Nothing but the best for our old friend Jared, right?
Well, thank you.
Sure. Hey, watch your back. I've got a feeling that Jared's not the man you used to know.
With all due respect, I understand it's not easy to accept the fact that you have another brother and that the relationship with Mr. Banks is already complicated. But I have to say, my loyalties still lie with your father. He left that letter in my care with specific instructions to make it public when the time was right.
What if the time is not right?
Well, Banks is legit. I think he probably has a right to know.
We've already found out that he spent time in prison. Don't you want to find out everything about this guy before we hand him a seat on the board?
I think that we can find out a lot just by watching what he does when we tell him.
Bo, he's living in this house. He's got Renee wrapped around his finger. He was invited to the ranch at Sarah's behest. And now I think he's got Natalie on a string.
Yeah, well, that's going to come to a screaming halt if we find out that he is Pa's son.
Nigel, did you find Mr. Banks? Tell him we want a word with him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The Mr. Buchanans would like a word with you.
With me?
Why?
I couldn't say.
Yeah, you wanted to talk to me? Is this about the prison thing?
No. Banks, you were at the ranch. I'm sure you remember Pa's attorney.
Calhoun.
Right. Well, he left Nigel a letter. We just read it. It seems that Pa wanted to create a seat on the board for his son that he didn't know about until the end of his life.
And, what does this have to do with me? Asa claims that you're his son.
What?
What? No. That's impossible. That's not possible. I don't want to be Ace's son.
Well, of course the Banner will run an article. Oh, Todd, you know, I'm so sorry. And if there's anything else I can do for you, I'll just come home.
No, that's not necessary. I just wanted that one favor.
Well, you can call me anytime you want to. You know that, okay? Oh, my God, this is so dreadful. Somebody taking your child. Listen, I'm going to call Zach, and I'll tell him to expect your call, okay? And hopefully the Banner can help reach more people.
Thank you.
You know, Todd, from what I saw, the McBains were wonderful parents.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Hey, Vic?
Yeah, I'm right here.
You know, I might take you up on that offer and call you whenever.
Please do, okay? And take care of yourself. Bye. Well?
Which piece of pie has your vote?
They're both excellent.
Good answer.
Some critic. He can't tell a work of genius from a homegrown wannabe.
Well, you just want to be something you're not. That's just a mess, that concoction you call a pie. Who in their right mind would put a coconut with a lemon?
Can't help it if you're stuck in a rut.
A rut?
If I were you, I'd find somewhere else to eat.
Oh, Vicky. Please tell me you have some real food in your pocket.
Sorry, I was on the phone. Did you know that Marcy McBain had kidnapped Todd's son? And he's offering $1 million reward.
$1 million?
Well, he wants his son back, obviously.
How old's the kid?
I know he's still in diapers.
I knew it. Marcy McBain.
I can't believe this, really. But, you know, Todd, he swears that she ran away.
Mm-hmm.
David?
$1 million for anyone offering information leading to the capture of Marcy McBain and the return of my son. You know. Yes, my sister is off ready. As soon as possible. Yes, thank you.
Well, was it a good idea?
You mean calling Becky?
Yeah.
It's a genius idea. Have I ever told you that you're my favorite daughter?
The last time I checked, I'm your only daughter.
Still. My favorite.
You know, you and Mom have been really great with me during this whole cold thing.
Yeah, we're gonna find them all. It's just a matter of time.
Hey, what's that?
I'm posting a new reward for Cole.
For information regarding the return of Cole Thornhart?
We got a deal or not? You've got 2 minutes. Right.
Hey, what's going on?
Russians agreed to let you go in exchange for something I found in one of your dad's books.
How did you know?
It's not important. Let's go! Okay. Listen to me, just stay calm. No rogues, okay? You look after your mom. That's all you gotta do. I'll handle the rest.
What about you?
Don't you worry about me. I gotta let them live for it. Hey. Time's up, Irish. We get back to town. You owe me a beer. All right. That's how we're gonna handle this. No, sorry. We're gonna do this my way.
Mr. Banks, you don't want to be Ace's son? No offense, he's a great man, and as you know, I've idolized him since I was a kid.
That long?
It was my mother. She used to clip articles from the newspapers, and she'd say, Jared, I want you to be just like him when you grow up.
You never said that before. Do you think your mother was trying to tell you something?
No, she didn't know Ace. She couldn't have known Asa.
You're absolutely certain about this?
Well, Ace is gone, and all we have is this letter that he left in Nigel's care.
We're gonna have it checked out.
Please, whatever we need to do to clear this up.
Jared, you surprised me. Given your love for all things Buchanan, I thought you'd be thrilled.
Thrilled, sir? This is a nightmare. I don't want to be Ace's son. I've just fallen for your daughter, sir, and if I'm your brother, that makes you my niece.
Marta knows how to get in touch with you. Myself. She'll call you with the time and the place of the exchange. I'll wait for your call. Good.
That some bitch roll out here with hostage. You out of your mind?
We have something they want.
For all you know, that mother and her son are going to be dead the minute they round that bend. This.
What's this?
Oh, read it. You said you wanted something to do. I thought you could post those around town.
You're my uncle?
No, I'm not. I can't be.
You had no idea that Asa claimed you as his son?
I don't know why he would say such a thing. I've never even met the man.
Well, you mentioned your mother. What about your father?
I never knew him. My mom said he died when I was a baby.
What about your grandparents? What did they say?
Mom said my dad's parents were too broken up about my dad's death to have anything to do with me.
So you never knew your grandparents or your father?
There's someone here to see Mr. Banks.
Where's Mr. Tall, Dark, and Tasty?
I don't know. He said he had something to do.
Well, thanks to him, it's all out warfare in the kitchen. Mo's throwing knives, and Noelle's on the phone to her mama. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I just spoke to a member of my family, and he's having some trouble.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you. Unfortunately, there's nothing anybody can do because all the people involved are thousands of miles away, you know. As long as I'm in Paris, I can't even help.
All right. Well, are we ready for another adventure? Are we? Yes. It is a good thing that Uncle Ronnie got us those passports, right? From now on, your name is Aaron again, okay? And I, Penny Shaw. Remember that.
Going somewhere? Marcy?